So you can see today is 19th January 2026 and the market just opened right now. So right now we just take this trade. This is a trade that I took this morning because if you look at the 50 minutes time frame, everything here is bullish. This is a high probability trade because we are in the bullish market. 1 hour time frame show bullish, and also 4 hour time frame is bullish. Just look at this. This is where we have strong liquidation below these lows, and then just look at this bullish momentum. And also if you look at 5 minutes time frame, 5 minutes is also bullish. So there is no explanation about this entry. Everything is bullish. You can see everything is bullish. Just a strong bullish market. So just risking $1,000 for 5,000. So let's see how it goes. So now if you look at the trade in the profit 1,005, we are targeting this size. So we are just targeting $5,000 this morning. And let's see how it really plays. This is a very high probability trade. I'm just managing a risk because I was just risking $800 because, as I said, everything here is bullish. Just look at this, because yesterday night when the market was open, that is where we have this strong bullish momentum, and this is a signal that the price is going to go more higher, frankly speaking, because price swept the liquidity below these lows. Just look at this. Just look at this. So yesterday, last week, Friday, this was the trade that I took. This selling when the price dropped from here to here, and also I entered short-term buying because I knew price was going to break, but I never wanted to keep the trade, but just normal. So right now, this is the trade. Let's see how it goes, because that's a strong liquidation down here. Price mitigate this zone. Okay, mitigate this order block. Just look at this. That's nice. Let's see how it goes. Still managing the rest. So you can see right now, looking at the trade, what you can see is that price retraced more deeply and swept the liquidity below these lows. After price swept the liquidity below these lows, demand step in again and also swept the liquidity. But right now I have moved my stop loss here. Now I have the stop loss below these lows. Okay, and the reason behind this is that I was expecting a weak breakout in 50 minutes time frame and also 5 minutes time frame to confirm as a strong liquidation for the price to break through this high. But the way I'm looking at things, anything can happen, because of this is the highest point price reach, retrace back, created this low, created this high, and then we have BOX here. So you can see, if you look at the bearish scenario, okay, bearish order flow, the price is playing within this range. Okay, that's the bearish order flow, and you can see this was the highest point that led to this BOX and created this low. So when the price created this BOX, we expect the price to retrace back. Price retrace back to this supply zone, and after this supply zone, though the order flow is bullish, but anything can happen. So that is where I'll be expecting just a weak breakout. But since price, when I entered this trade, it was just a weak breakout, but price retraces back and breaks through this low. This is the last low that led to this BOX with the body of the candle. And if we go into the 50 minutes time frame, it's also a body breakout. So anything can happen, but price has a lot of probability to continue with the uptrend. But as I said, anything can happen. This is the reason why I move my stop loss to this low, okay, because this is the lowest point. Price also swept the liquidity. So if price then retraces back and breaks through this low, it means that this bearish order flow is in control. Because right now price just breaks through with the body and anything can happen. Price can retrace back to this zone and continue with the bearish trend, something like this. But anything can happen. So since I have seen this scenario a lot of times, and right now it is about just managing risk, so I move my stop loss here and I'm just risking $700, $600. Even if price retraces back and stop me out, I'm okay with that. So this is the reason behind this trade, because you can see, and today is Monday and there is not enough liquidity in the market. Just look at what the price is doing. But let's see how it goes. If this is a strong liquidation, even at the end of the day with the body breakout, let's see how it goes, because immediately we enter the market, we can never predict again. Because I entered this trade based on this recent dominant trend, because price created this high and then we have shift. This what price keep on doing, and looking at this trend, you can see it is also aligned with the higher time frame trend. So I was expecting something like this, but since we can never predict the market, we need to react. So this is the reason why I'm just reacting, moving my stop loss. But because at the end of the day, trading is all about managing risk, and nothing is perfect. It's not about predicting the market, but it is always about managing risk. So what I know is that if price retraces back and stop me out, then I know the market just invalidates my entry. Okay, the market just proved me wrong. But let's see how it goes. Right now we are staying in profit. I can choose to break even, but since this is the lowest point, that's with the liquidity, and then this is going to be the protected low based on my analysis. But let's see how it goes. So you can see right now, looking at the trade, just look at what really happened. One trade already closed at at stop loss, and then looking at this trade too, it is going to close at stop loss because of, as I said, price then is reacting based on this range. Okay, price is reacting based on this supply range, because price respected this supply zone. So this is the supply zone price respected, and right now it shifted to bearish, because looking, this was the last low. I was trading this bullish trend because of it is aligned with the higher time frame trend, and sometimes it's not always about what we expect. As I said, I'm a trader who react to price. I take decision based on what the price is telling me. So based on this, since price did not validate, because I was risking the same pips, price just reach here, close this trade and keep this one holding. So if I look at the broker, price almost hit my stop loss, but it closed one trade and one never closed. So based on this, but looking at this price action, there's no hope anymore, because if I look at the 50 minutes time frame, we have market shift and then price. We had this market shift and price created this high. So there is high probability price is going to drop. So we can secure this trade. Instead of losing it, we can close it, because right now the price we close it. So at the end of the day, instead of losing $700, I lose $300. And the reason, sometimes I don't close trade like this, but right now I have a clear confirmation that the price is in bearish order flow. So this is the reason behind closing this trade. So you can see this is the highest point that led to the recent BOX. So right now I can even look for another opportunity, selling opportunity. This is all about trading. It's always about managing risk.